All right, let's dive right in. Las Vegas sees around 40 million visitors a year. And let's be real, nobody is going there to catch up on sleep. The city just demands a completely different level of stamina. So in this explainer, we're exploring the extreme physiological environment of Vegas, and we're breaking down a very specific clinical solution that is absolutely taking over the Strip right now.
Our source material really hits the nail on the head with this quote. Vegas will drain you, literally. We're not just talking about needing a quick nap. You have to remember the intense physical toll of this specific environment. You're standing smack in the middle of the unforgiving Mojave Desert. Combine that aggressively dry heat with long cross-country flights, walking literally miles between these massive resorts, and, those intense late-night celebrations, you are pushing the human body to its absolute limits.
Which brings us to Section 1, the Las Vegas Burnout.
When you mix that desert climate with nonstop activity and, let's say, a few drinks, you get what the sources call a perfect storm of systemic exhaustion. Dehydration is this quiet but super aggressive physical state. By the time you actually feel thirsty, you've already lost vital cellular fluid. Your blood volume literally starts to drop, which forces your heart to work overtime just to pump oxygenated blood to your brain and vital organs. And this physiological stress shows up exactly how you'd expect: pounding headaches, profound muscle fatigue, debilitating cognitive fog, and nausea. It's a full system burnout.
Moving on to Section 2, the biological bottleneck.
So picture this. You wake up in your room feeling totally drained. Your first instinct is probably to chug a lukewarm bottle of hotel water and pop a chalky over-the-counter painkiller, right? Well, according to the source material, this creates a biological bottleneck. It's like a massive traffic jam in your compromised stomach. Your gastrointestinal system is just incredibly slow, and if your body is already reeling from the night before, your stomach might even reject large volumes of water. Oral supplements have to fight through stomach acids and metabolic filters before they can do any good. But contrast that painfully slow, inefficient gut absorption against intravenous delivery. IVs act like an express lane, giving those fluids immediate, instantaneous access straight into your bloodstream.
Let's look at Section 3, the intravenous solution.
The secret behind this workaround comes down to a really crucial concept called bioavailability. Basically, this is the proportion of a substance that successfully enters your circulation and can actually have an active effect. The whole science of intravenous therapy is based on completely bypassing that traffic jam in your stomach. By delivering fluids, essential vitamins, and medications right into your veins, they're instantly available for cellular absorption. You're not waiting hours for digestion to do its thing. The restorative process literally begins the exact second the infusion starts.
Here's Section 4, comparing recovery methods.
Let's actually look at the provider's data here. When we stack these delivery systems up against each other, standard oral water or sports drinks only offer about a 20 to 30% absorption rate. They take 2 to 4 hours to kick in, and they only offer low to moderate symptom relief. Over-the-counter pills bump that absorption up just a bit to maybe 40 or 50%, taking 1 to 2 hours. But looking at the standard clinic IVs and mobile hangover IV drips, both of those claim a 100% absorption rate, and the mobile option reports that you'll feel the effects in just 30 to 45 minutes, offering maximum relief by delivering a potent mix of saline, anti-nausea meds, vitamins, and pain relievers like Toradol.
The absolute core of this argument is that claim of 100% bioavailability. While your average sports drink might leave you with just a fraction of the promised electrolytes and fluids, the provider's data claims that the IV method ensures literally every single drop of hydration and nutrient is utilized by your body. Nothing is wasted.
This takes us to Section 5, Beyond the Hangover.
It's super fascinating, because this direct-to-consumer healthcare has evolved way beyond just treating dehydration from a wild night out. Fitness travelers are using athletic recovery drips to replace fluids lost during intense desert workouts. Then you've got beauty drips designed to flush out toxins, plump up the skin at a cellular level, and even provide the building blocks for natural collagen production. High-stakes professionals, they're relying on energizer drips to maintain peak cognitive function during those grueling convention days. They even offer structured medical weight management now, which includes fat-burning amino acids and a comprehensive 4-week semaglutide program. It's really expanded.
All right, let's get into Section 6, how mobile IVs work.
You might be wondering about the actual logistics of getting medical-grade care right in a hotel room. The sources demystify this concierge process into a few super straightforward steps. Step 1 is dispatch. Once you book, the service typically arrives at most major hotels on the Las Vegas Strip within 45 to 60 minutes. Step 2, a certified, fully licensed nurse arrives discreetly at your location for a clinical consultation. They use strict medical protocols and sterile equipment sourced entirely from reputable domestic suppliers. And finally, Step 3 is the infusion itself. You literally just relax on your couch or bed, and the IV drip does all the heavy lifting for about 30 to 45 minutes.
And a really vital part of that nurse consultation is the customization. Based on their clinical assessment right when they arrive, your treatment can be tailored specifically to your acute symptoms. Like if you're dealing with a severe pounding headache, they can integrate an anti-inflammatory like Toradol straight into the fluid bag. If you've got intense stomach distress, they just add Zofran for the nausea. It ensures your recovery is targeting exactly what's keeping you down.
So as we've seen, mobile IVs aim to bypass our biological bottlenecks entirely, which leaves us with a final thought to wrap up the material we've covered today. Next time Vegas breaks you, how will you choose to reset? Are you going to wait out that painfully slow digestive process, or will you opt for the express lane?